Hey, what's going on, guys? Taz the Gamer here. Gonna start making some Hustle Castle videos. Haven't seen a lot of videos out there that go in depth about a lot of the gameplay that there is, or give uh, a lot of tips on how to help you play the game better. So I decided I'd take my hand in maybe trying to help. I'm not an expert by any means. I've only been playing this game for about 3 weeks. Um, like I said, I'm not an expert. I don't know everything. I'll probably learn more from you guys uh, than what I'll teach. But uh, yeah, so I guess today I'll go through a tournament and maybe just give some tips for tournaments. A couple people, guys and gals, I guess you could say, asked about my method for what I do for tournaments. I usually get first, second, or third. Uh, I'm in the four times or the four people level 40 league. I usually always use food because I always have like an abundance of it. So I usually go in and do food for the most part, and then I use my tickets later on, but I never use them all. I kind of save them up. I kind of feel like I get better opponents when I use the tickets for some reason. I don't know if maybe it's just me, but I feel like I get like lower leveled opponents when I have tickets. So I kind of save and hold on to those. While we're waiting for that, I can kind of go through some of my team here. I have an archer. My archer I use to do the primary amount of my DPS. He has crit. Everything about him is crit and about damage. Uh, Crit damage. I think this one is health, but I just don't have anything better to put on him right now. Uh, yeah, I don't have anything better to put on him. I'm working on it though. Yeah, everything I have is like spell power or like something that just won't benefit. So I went with the armor there. I have a resurrect mage. I actually just got this weapon today, this morning before I went to school. I opened up a master chest. My first one. I decided to just go ahead and do it, and I got this great weapon, which it took my team from 288. That master chest took my team from 288k to um, I think like 299. Yeah, 299. So I'm almost at 3k for my team power. But yeah, so I have this on them. I usually try to get like a high number of spell power and crit for my magic damage dealer. Just to make sure that I'm doing some damage while I'm healing. Because some people's tanks are just bulky, and there's like pretty much nothing you can do against them. Like I said, spell power crit. Got magic damage and dodge there. Probably just don't have anything better to put on them. I'm working on getting high level equipment. I don't break down a lot of my equipment until I absolutely know that it's a too low of a level to even like think about putting on another character. Um, so spell power there. Like I said, I try to get as high amount of spell power as I can. And then of course my tank. My tank isn't set up the perfect way that I would like him to be set up, but he has crit on his weapon. I would like to have a weapon that regens. I'll probably always keep this armor that summons the skeletons once you die with the resurrect. Uh, Got crit on there. Couldn't find anything better to put on them. And this one's armor and health, which is exactly what I need on a tank. All right, let's go try to see what's going on here. What I do is I always go up to, I'll go down the line, see what I'm dealing with here. We got 320, 305 with the other one, 321, 304. We got 276, 242, 260, 244, 248. Yeah, it just goes downhill from here usually. 215. These are the guys that I'm not really worried about. I think he was the highest at 321. Gonna check out what he's doing around here. Got himself the same bow I have. Group of enemies. I'd like to check out these artifacts. So he has that bloodlust. He's gonna be doing a lot of damage. Epic armor has damage and crit and dodge. He can restore his own health. Okay, yeah. And this is probably everybody uses the skeleton armor usually, but he doesn't have the summon for the skeletons. I think I can take this guy. I usually go for the highest guy first round. Usually I go for the highest guy first round because I will score low points, which would put me lower than a lot of everybody else. And it also kind of scares people out of attacking you if you're up at the top. Because if you're up at the top, you don't want anybody to attack you because they're going to get more points for attacking you. So you want to kind of scare people away from attacking you. And you'll have other people that are like way higher levels than you, and they probably won't attack them. The only downfall about this is this method is that when you get to the end, if you're like a little bit behind the top people, then you won't be able to attack them for more points. So that's the only downfall of that situation. So we got our first victory here in the first round. I usually like to check my damage here. I don't know what this means. My squad's power always goes up to 315 after battles, or it goes up after battles. I guess that's just what they rate you for in that battle, like what your comparison is to the other person. So I like to see how much my tank soaked up. 72% of the damage. That's awesome. And then also what makes my tank a great tank is the skeleton summons. So they soaked up 19 and 9% of the damage. My archer did 68, 42% of all the damage done, which is great because that's what his job is. And as you can see, my mage did 29,000, 55% of the healing. So yeah, that's great. You can look at his DPS stats here. He had 55,000 with, I guess, will be his damage dealer. So yeah, that was a really good round. So now I'm confident that I can beat anybody else on the map because I beat the highest rated person in the tournament. So alrighty, phase 2 here. I am down a little bit in the third bracket. So I'm always going to look at who's ahead of me. I got a 248 there. Got a 230 there. You like to try to wait as long as possible before you attack because you want to see how much points everybody else got. I usually like to look at people that I'm going to attack. So Iron Bull attacked 1, 2, 3. I'm running out of time here, but he attacked 1, 2, 3. He's one of the lower guys. And he only got 40-something points because he attacked below. So yeah, we're gonna go after him just because I'm running out of time here on the clock. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we can take him out fast. Oh, his tanks are doing pretty good. Jeez, oh my gosh. Wow, this tank almost had me there, but the skeletons always come in the clutch. Even if my tank can't stand up to somebody else's tank, my skeletons usually save my ass, and then I get resurrected, and then we can take them guys out. But yeah, man, his freaking archer did 26,000 damage, like right off the bat. 42% of the damage for the whole team. Jesus. Let's see what he has. So he has a damage, and he restores his own health. Crit on there when attacking, dealing damage 100%, 115%, stun. Wow. Dodge, that's useless. Armor and health, that's kind of useless for the back line. Like I said, you want Like, the reason I use an archer is because I can just stack that guy with crit. And, like, I don't need dodge or anything. I just need crit and damage. That's it. Because he's the last guy that, you know, anybody's going to see at the end. So it really doesn't matter. Alright, now I'm at the top here. We got Red Draconis. He must be a high-level guy because he is right behind me. He has the skeleton armor. Let's see here. He pretty much has the same setup as me. But one of these is a res. Yeah, there's the healer. And his other one will be a res. Yep, that's a res. Being as though, and then he has this, which is a healer, another healer. So that might prove to be difficult if I were to battle him toward the end here. Let's see if he attacked me. Usually, I like to check and see who attacks me too. Nobody attacked me. Who did Red Draconis attack? He attacked Johan. Johan is what? 290 or 229. So he doesn't seem to be an ambitious high-level person. But yeah, when you're directly at the top, you go for the lowest person on the map that you can find in the bracket. Usually you're gonna find them on the bottom rung. So I'm gonna go for this person just because I'm running out of time. But yeah, it's, you know, just pay attention, watch what everybody else does. Keep an eye out on you know, the scores, and you know, so I think that guy that we checked out, the Draconis guy, he's going to be ahead of me this next round. And hopefully, I have a couple more other people ahead of me this round, so then I can recoup some points. But if he see, now I'm in second place, so I can attack Red Draconis, but I'm a little bit iffy on it because I feel that he has an advantage because he has these artifacts. But I mean, and then he has, you know, exact same setup as me, and he's higher level. But I'm just a daredevil. I mean, to me, see, now this Johan guy is going to be ahead of me next round. So see, if I attack Red Draconis, it might not be beneficial. It might be beneficial. Oh, no, he wouldn't be ahead of me next round. He only has 171. So if I attack somebody, and even if I get 50, I'll be 2 points behind him, which I know I'm not going to get a perfect 50 score. Because there's nobody that's too low of a level. Like 100,000, you know, sometimes you get lucky and get people that come in with 100,000 for their level. I'm not sure if I want to attack him just yet. I might save that for the end. To attack Red Draconis. Yeah, decision. Decisions. If I attack him, I can get. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Screw it. I'm gonna go for it. I mean, if I lose, it'll take me out. But I don't care. I'm a daredevil. I've beaten people like this before. See, boom, he's down. Get my skeletons. I got my res. Got my 3 skeletons. Boom, I got him. Oh crap! He got back up. Shoot. Oh, I might get under 50 for this. Oh, he has a double res or something, dude. Yeah, I got under 50 for it, so I should have just attacked somebody lower. See, those are the flukes sometimes when you go for somebody who's higher level. You might win, but then you might get less points than what you wanted in the first place. And he's still going to be in front of you, so it's like, damn. But, I mean, I should get like second place or something, or third. I usually never get outside of the top bracket. See, that person has a 214, like 252. So if I could get a perfect 50, man, I got him easy. I might win. I might get first place. If I can get, uh, what, 50? If I get 49, I win. 48, I think, would put me 1 point above him. So let's see what happens. Come on, guys. He has 3 tanks. All right, 49, 48, 47. I lost. He had a skeleton. I didn't even see he had skeleton armor. See, you got to pay attention. Paying attention makes or breaks, can make or break your battle. If you can win the tournament. So I should come in second place here if there's no creepers. There's not another creeper down here on the bottom. I should get second place. Doesn't look like we have any creepers. I got a minute left. I'd like to see if anybody attacked me and was higher level. Yep, there's somebody. Kalaskov. Let's watch that one. See what Kalashakov. I don't know what his name is. Let's watch him and see what he did and why he chose to attack me. But yeah, I mean, I'm doing this raw with I have no artifacts on any of my guys. If I were to put artifacts on anybody, I probably would be deadly. So yeah, the skeleton armor. I'm trying to figure out how the heck I beat this guy. Or maybe, no, it said defeat for me, didn't it? Did it say defeat for me, or did I? Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Okay, so my res is down, but my heal is still up. Oh gosh. Oh, that was a hard fought battle. So, I mean, this video is just to give you a little idea of how to win a tournament. Just, like I said, pay attention. Make sure, just pay attention. Look at what people are doing. This over here is your friend. Sometimes you can gauge whether or not you can beat somebody by if you attack that person first and then they attack them and they got less points. That would show you, they're not doing as much damage. Go and watch other people's battles. If there's somebody who beat you, make sure you check the blue button that shows the damage you did, all the healing that you did, and everything. Because there's good information in there. You can tell if your tank's doing its job by how much damage it's soaking up. You can tell it if your DPS dealer is doing its job by how much damage it's dealing at the end of the battle. Just you got to pay attention. Like I didn't pay attention that 1, 2, 3 had the skeletal armor, which turned the tide of the battle. It made me lose a few points. When all I needed was a few points to beat him. If maybe I would have attacked this guy. Yeah, he has a regular. What does he have? He has a healer here, and he has a resurrect, but it's a low number. It's only 7,000. I can take down 7,000 hit points in a second. So if I would attack this guy, I could have won. But you can't just go off of the enemy squad's power or anything like that. You have to pay attention. And a lot of my method works better when you do have your characters all decked out with good equipment and stuff. So yeah, I mean that's my method for tournaments. And I just do them as much as possible. And I save my points. I don't just go and spend my points I had a lot of gems, and today I went and got me a mythical chest today. So I save up my gems. But that gets you better armor for tournaments, and save up your points for the tournaments, and maybe go for that master chest, or wait that 6 days and just keep stacking them up, and maybe there's an artifact or something, or a piece of equipment in there that's really good that then you don't have to grind for it. You can just go splurge on it. You can just buy whatever. So you just got to be careful on what you spend on. When I started this game, I spent my money and my diamonds and things like that. I spent it real stupidly. But yeah, the game's meant to be played slow and tactical. So yeah, man, I hope this video helped out a bit. You know, yeah, I did this video pretty much for people in my clan. It's Brofisticated. Check it out if anybody needs a clan. We're always full, but we definitely are a good active clan. Good guys in here that help out. I did this video pretty much for them, but you know, hey, if anybody else has any tips or tricks or anything that they want to share or they want to ask some questions, and maybe I have the answer, maybe I don't. But we're just here to learn. Not a lot of information out there on this game, and it's a really good game. Never been hooked on a mobile game the way that I am hooked on this. So, all right, everybody.